Welcome to What Do You Have to Say? I'm Uriah, and I'm here with my cousin Phil. And you guys know the deal. We're two cousins with two different perspectives, but with one mission, and that's to keep it real. Today, we're
What you
diving into
say?
something that affects all of us. The second that we open our phones, our tablets, our computers, whatever, we're talking about those keyboard warriors and trolls. Specifically, we're looking at the real problem with people hiding behind a screen to say things they never say to your face. So we're going to have some fun with it, but we're also going to have those difficult conversations about how
Yes.
this culture is changing how we talk to each other. In today's episode, we're discussing keyboard warriors and trolls, the problem with hiding behind anonymity. Let's get into it.
Lighthearted conversations that we feel. We spend so much time holding it all in, waiting for the right moment to finally begin. But the truth is,
And we're back.
when you keep
And
it
we're
all
back.
inside,
Hello.
I
Oh
know.
man.
So what do you
This
think
is
of today's topic?
I'm really excited for it because I think that this episode is about understanding a little bit of understanding and a little bit of just spreading some knowledge about people trolling and people hiding behind keyboard warriors that they hit, they're really not looking for resolution or anything. They're just looking, I think some of them are just looking to incite, and fire up and trigger. So I'm kind of glad that we're talking about this because I have to be honest, I'm triggered a lot, with some of the things, and I fight the temptation to respond to
Okay.
things, and as we go along, we'll talk about it. But yeah, I'm that person. But then I have to say, I don't know these people, and they
Oh,
don't
because
know
you're
me.
ready to go
I'm ready to
off.
go, but why am I arguing with
Yeah.
somebody that I'm not? But how do you feel about this topic?
Well, I like the topic, and because it makes you think. And as we were talking about it, I was just thinking about what we see. I mean, but just when we're on social media, whether it's YouTube or whatever it is, even some news article that you're reading, and then you scroll down and someone has something to say about who wrote it, or this is the one thing that I always hate: people correcting people's grammar.
Oh,
I
yeah,
I
just
understand it, but if you understood what they said, you don't need to go back and go, it should have been your plus is
it's
you
still you
are.
are
Come
apostrophe
on.
URE. Yeah,
Come on. What
right,
does that do but make you feel better, or trying to make yourself feel
it's,
better
right,
and push
right.
somebody
For the
down?
and put
So
somebody, yes.
I think it's appropriate because in this topic is only going to intensify as we move into the last part of the
Mm,
20s and into the
mm-hmm,
2030s, because
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
everything is becoming digital and online.
mm-hmm.
So
Right,
we're going to be
everything.
behind something,
S- re-
right?
exactly. And I think that gives it's people don't hide because um they're powerful. I really believe that people hide because there's something missing. There's, I don't know, can't put my finger on it, but I can just infer that there is something missing when you write something that is not nice and you push that send, you push that button. It tells me that something is not going right, and wow.
I, I think you're right
Okay.
about that, because
Yeah.
there's this idea of um, in social media being
Hmm.
behind whatever it is, keyboard, screen, whatever you want to say.
Hmm.
It's more about a reflection of that person that's going to leave the comments. It's about their own day, how they're feeling that day,
Hmm.
or
Hmm.
how their life is going,
Right.
or
Right.
how angry or sad they are,
Right. Right.
right?
And we can even throw in lack of control that they have over their own lives. We can throw in their need to be seen, their need to be heard, their need to be validated. All of that, I think that is woven into them pushing up, saying something, incendiary, and pushing that button and see, because they don't want a conversation. They want reaction. And
They they
there's
they
people
want
out there that
reaction.
they want it. You want some? Let me give it to you.
Or those are the people, it's almost like when you said, I thought they just wanna drop a bomb. They wanna drop a
Oh.
bomb, destroy your house, and drive away,
Anonymity. Yes. Just destroy your everything. But you know
or
what?
try to.
Or try to. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Wow. Yes. This is gonna be good. It's got to drop a
Well,
bomb. And
I was
yes.
thinking you said, you said, "I can't put a finger on it." And I don't know that we have to put a finger on it in general, but, you know, this is for me, I relate it to the whole concept of bully,
Mhm.
right?
Yes.
And
Yes.
you're a teacher, so I know that you all
Mhm.
have to talk about
We
this.
do.
And
Yes.
oftentimes bullies bully because what?
They have been bullied.
Bullied
Or
or
they
their
was
experience
there's a
probably
reason
in their home.
yes.
Yeah,
True. And something lacking. Something is uh missing um from them, or they see it as a power, something taking
to gain
control.
power.
Right.
Yes,
Right.
they felt powerless, so if they do this thing, it helps them gain some
Mhm.
power.
Mhm. And then if they have an audience, somebody co-signing on it, adds more fuel to the fire if they have an audience, because we're taught even in our classrooms, remove remove the audience. If there's something going on in our classroom with a student acting out or something, it's like remove all the other students. And as soon as you do, everything just kind of that dynamic changes in the classroom. So
What do you
uh,
mean remove the student
remove
who's acting out?
remove the audience, the other students.
Oh, oh,
Ask them,
oh.
get them out of the way. Yes.
Oh. Oh, the ones who are egging them on.
Right.
You ask them, what do you do as a teacher? Go to the office or
Well, we have walkies and we have other devices, or else we can, send them to a peer teacher or across the hall somewhere like that.
okay. And that will calm the
It's
storm.
calm, just immediately, because they don't have anybody to act in front of, because
Ah.
all eyes are on them.
Yes.
And just, even a cyberbully or something, all eyes are on them responding to their remarks. And
Oh, yeah, you get that like. If anybody
it's,
begins to
oh,
like what you said,
right,
even if
right.
it's negative, because we respond to negative,
We
then
do.
they're gonna go to town.
They're gonna just, yeah, and it sees, oh, I got this reaction. But when that anonymity part comes in, what I thought was just not surprising, but just odd. Don't you want to take credit for it? If you have incited something, don't you want to take credit for that? But you're anonymous behind a screen or
Well
behind your username.
well, don't you think, or I wonder if you think, and we'll talk about it, but the reason why people don't do that is because there's some part of them that knows that they're wrong, that this is not the right thing to do.
Man, you know what? You took the word. They are afraid of being known as that person. That's whatever person that is, that hateful person, or that, they don't want to be known as that. That's why they hide their name. I don't think they want to be known as that. I think.
Oh,
I,
you
I
you
think.
just This is you just made me think about something that just popped
Mm,
into my head. And I
mhm.
don't know if it's about being anonymous, but I was just thinking about how nasty people can be. And some people don't wanna be known as this, but then some people, they don't care. And I just saw this video and I could not watch it because this woman walked into Walmart. She looked reasonable
Mhm.
and she jumped on this older woman who was the greeter, definitely somebody's grandmother. And she had some impediment. And the lady just jumped on her, saying that she was rude and got on her phone talking about this old woman. And she was going in on this old woman, and I could not believe it. And I didn't watch the rest of it because I could not imagine somebody come in talking to my mother,
Mhm.
grandmother, auntie,
Mhm.
good
Mhm.
friend, neighbor, like
Ooh,
this woman did.
ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah, and they believe that that is okay.
Okay.
But and she's on film. Or
She's
she
on film.
filming, she's on film. Yeah, they just that something is broken. Something is
Well, it's
broken.
broken if the
It's
people
it's
that are on
oh,
film
around
believe
them.
it's okay, but the
Yes,
people
yes.
online hide and they know it's wrong and
Mm.
don't think it's okay.
Right, right, right.
What's
I
broken there? That's interesting.
either what is broken with the people that are online watching it, or broken.
What's the
Help me
disconnect
say.
between what's the people who are so bold, they don't even care. They're out in the public being nasty, but then there's the people being nasty, but they're hiding behind their
Mm-hmm.
nastiness.
Mm-hmm.
There's gotta be some connection, but there's some between the 2
Disconnect.
behaviors somewhere. But a
Well,
disconnect.
I would say the ones that are doing it out in the open,
Mhm.
they're letting their true self be seen. They have
Oh, there you
no
go.
shame, no care, integrity, no that. But the people that are behind the keyboard warriors, I think that yeah, they don't want to be known as that person, or
Did
they don't
ah.
want that smoke. The people that are out there, and
They don't care.
some of the people there are a lot of videos about people starting something and they didn't want that smoke,
They
you
couldn't
know.
finish it.
They couldn't finish it. I was thinking about this one man I just saw recently. He was bullying. I mean, he said, "I'ma knock you some out," and the man said, "Okay." He pushed back his cart. He said, "I've been waiting for this. Let's go." And do you know what? That man backed down. Him and his friend. He was like, they didn't want that smoke. They thought that they could
No.
bully this man, and he was
Yes.
like, "Oh, you want some?"
I'm ready. Let's go.
I'm ready for it. And so I think that that is a part of it, but
I th
um
I think you're
go
right on. There's a clip here, from Jordan Peterson,
Mhm.
and I don't know if it sort of I think it correlates to what we're talking about right now, but it's all about online anonymity and just
Mhm.
um, how hold on, how online people get this boldness. Let's see what this says.
But online, there is this social distancing phenomenon that's well known to social psychologists and personality psychologists that if you're in your car and thereby uh, sheltered, let's say, from immediate interpersonal feedback, you're much more likely to act in a self centered and self aggrandizing manner because you miss that immediate feedback. And there's absolutely no consequence whatsoever to behaving in a narcissistic and self centered manner online, as far as I can tell. Then that tends to promote, especially for people who are rather disinhibited to begin with, that promotes a kind of self-aggrandizing narcissism that would be absolutely unthinkable in real
in real
life.
life. I'd agree, and he just kind of like took the words right out of my mouth because that anonymity gives them power without exposure.
Yes.
You're insulated with that, and but more and more people, I think that those safeguards are being taken away. Um, and when I say that, when we have people with the microphone that can say whatever that they want to say without, lie without impunity. That is, they used to do that behind anonymously, but now it's out in the open. So I think that it's just going to continue to grow and get bigger. But that I
Well,
like I like that.
we'll think about how many people, and we've seen this, probably time and time and time again, they
Hmm.
get
Hmm.
caught with something. And how many people have we found out lost their jobs or an opportunity because of their anonymous post got traced back to them? So that boldness that they have quickly
Right,
turns into
right.
now they have damage control.
Da-
Now, because they're real, right? Because now their real
yes.
world reputation is at stake.
Right. Right.
Damage
Right.
control now, right? And
Yes.
that
Damage
happens.
control.
Remember,
Oh, Louise, I was getting ready to say white woman tears and all of that. Yeah, that
yep,
episode.
yep.
Yeah, they were trying to justify and rationalize their responses and all of that, but we know the truth. I mean,
We
damage
know
control,
the
we
truth.
know the truth, and a lot of that is happening. Do you know? And I mean, you had told me about some app, not app, but application or something that can find you wherever that you are with something just by looking at your surroundings, or they
Yes,
can find you. So you're not, it's
th-
not too anonymous.
there are YouTubers that their whole job is they watch a video and they go like, let me see if I can pinpoint where that is. And he takes cues in the video and he tries to see if he can find it on Google Earth. And
Mm-hmm,
then
mm-hmm,
he
mm-hmm.
goes through and he can actually find, based on cues and then searching cues on the internet, they can find. So these people who think they're anonymous, you can be found. And there are a lot of Instagram and YouTube channels that find people who act inappropriate. And their job, or they feel their job is
Take
to
them down.
find them
Take
and
them
get their
down.
phone numbers and get their address, find out where they work, and they put that online.
What
And then
they
people go after them.
It is, what is that? Doxing? Is that
Yes,
called
doxing.
doxing them? Yes. Wow. All of their information out where they are. There have been some stories where like people with jobs of $200,000, $300,000 losing their livelihood because of what they have done. And that's sad. It is
It's
sad,
sad.
man, we reward, what does it say? We reward outrage. The algorithm rewards all of that. It
Good or bad.
pushes it. Cruelty. It says cruelty gets engagement every time. Either, and I don't know if it's a middle ground, but either we want to see some happiness, some things, people giving up themselves, or either we want to see the lowest of the low. There's not a lot in between. It's either here good, or we want to see the cruelty.
We want
And
to see the cruelty. I
yeah.
always remember when we're thinking about people's behavior and not being able to hide about being anonymous.
Hmm. Hmm.
During the COVID, when we're all Karens, the whole idea of Karens exploded, right? And
Yes.
I don't think they were
Yes.
necessarily trying to be anonymous, but
Hmm.
I'll never forget, it was in San Francisco. This woman and her husband were walking down the street and they saw someone who didn't look like them painting their house, the person's their own house. They tried to ask him, "What are you doing?" Right? They said, "We know the owner." And he goes, "Oh, you do?" Being that he's the
It
owner. "Oh, yeah, we
this
do."
yeah,
"Yeah, I'm the
yeah,
owner." And anyhow, it was a big
yes.
hullabaloo, and her, business ended up getting, affected and stuff like that because of how she acted. And this is, again, those people, she wasn't even trying to be anonymous. So just imagine how nasty it can be when you're going to be anonymous, because that's nasty out in the open
Out in the open. Yes. Yes.
on
I
videotape because she was on
right.
camera.
Right. Right. Wow. Let me ask you something. And I want to ask our audience too. So put this in the comments. If you have ever typed something and deleted it, and why? Have you ever been triggered or something, not something, but you have typed something that
Mhm.
wasn't so nice that and deleted it and did not press? Something stopped you from going, nah, let me not do that. I know I have been there. I have. So I'm just asking you and asking our
Yeah,
audience. Put it in.
absolutely.
You know?
Um, I I don't think that I've ever just gone after someone, but whether it's been a text or if
Oh,
anything would probably been like
oh,
on YouTube, I
uh-huh,
probably
uh-huh.
have written something. And a matter of fact, um, 3
Mm-hmm.
days ago,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I wrote a response, and it there was nothing bad about the conversation, but I sort of was annoyed with what was written, and I sort of wanted to let them know, da 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 da, and I put it in the text, and then I go, let's go back in there. Let's just, you don't need this piece. You don't need this piece in it. Take that out. Absolutely.
Absolutely. And I didn't
Absolutely.
think, and I was just thinking in the terms of something online, but text.
Mhm.
I'm sure that is applicable to all of us. Wanting to hit that respond, and maybe because sometimes messages are not received correctly, or the intended message is not.
Or you're really upset, you're
Uh-huh.
pissed off, and you
Uh-huh.
send some, I am so happy for unsend in Google on the email. And also, if you catch it fast enough, you can get it off your text.
If you catch
I
it
couldn't
fast
be
enough,
happier.
if you
I,
catch it fast
you can
enough,
undo it.
it you can, wow. Because yeah, we made mistakes, but I was just thinking, how many times have I thought that I needed to engage someone online or respond to something, just, and I
Well,
stopped myself. I was
well,
like, no.
there's one video that I want to show you that
Hmm.
is about somebody who posted something,
Uh-huh.
some, and somebody responded, and then they responded. I'm going to show that to you in a second.
Okay.
But
Okay.
But this video I did want to show you, I'm sure other people have had to see this,
Mhm.
was this wasn't even behind the comments, it wasn't even online, this was
Mhm.
real life, and what they did was, just let me quit talking.
Okay. All right. Let me see. Yes.
Oh my gosh, hold on. Why isn't that there? So, I don't know that you see this. This DoorDash driver, Sh she was pissed off because she could see that she didn't get a tip in the DoorDash app, so she went up the door, and right there is pepper spray. She sprayed the whole bag that she delivered with pepper spray, and what happened was the people took it in, and the both of them, but one of the woman was eating it, and she got a reaction. The man also got a reaction, and this is how we don't know what happens. He had an he had a respiratory problem, and so because that went in, was all over their food, it exacerbated his symptomology, and he had to go to the hospital. But she got to walk away because she thought, "This is me getting back at you," but thank God, days later, and people don't realize, not only is Ring is connected, like, I don't know if you have a Ring camera, but
I don't
they
have one.
ask
Yes,
you
yes.
if you wanna be connected to your neighborhood. So, if something's going on and people need it, it can bring in your camera. So, cameras found her, they put it on Facebook, They arrested her in another state. And what she did is a felony.
Yep, as it should be.
It's a felony. I
This
think there's a couple of charges. She could be in jail for up to 8 to 20 years.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, over $3 or $4.
$3
Or
or $4.
I mean, it could have been like was a $100 tip or $50 meal or something like that. Over $3 or $4.
$3
Just
or $4.
I mean,
Three
go
or four.
ahead. Go,
Here's
it wasn't a lot. Yeah.
It
I
was
mean,
nothing. And
mm-mm.
from the story I gleaned, she was just visiting. I think she was visiting her dad or somebody. And she goes, "Oh, I'm just visiting. Let me do a little DoorDashing." So this wasn't even her home territory. And she got pissed off because she was wanting a little tip. Now, this is
Wow.
a real life analog
Mm-hmm.
of online behavior.
Unlike, yes. Because she thought that she was scot-free.
Uh-huh.
But
She thought that
just
no one would see her reach down there and spray.
But the real I mean, I think we kind of talked about it at the beginning before they pushed that button, that send. What was really, there was something that was lacking. I mean, was she that
Them.
desperate, for doing her job that, because it could, like I say, it couldn't have been $3, $4, $5, $6 of a tip. What was so you were that desperate that you needed that money that bad,
That $3 or $4
dollars that that you would
that
do
would have
that.
helped you.
That would have just $3, $4. Oh yeah, I can make it now. No,
Online there's an illusion of safety because people think they're untraceable. But online, and even as we see with this video, there are digital footprints, and they are hard to erase. What did they say? Once you put something on the internet, it lives forever.
It lives forever. Yes, it does.
And the
Yes, it can.
boldness of someone's behavior is usually built on this false security of thinking, "Oh, I'm anonymous.
And I'm going to get away with it.
I'm gonna get away with it."
I'm going to get away with it for whatever. But I mean, now that's forever. I mean, that clip, that's forever. Her,
Forever.
yes, and that felony, oh, it's not going away for that spraying someone's
What
food. I just,
what do you feel about that? Do you feel that really she should be prosecuted to the fullest extent?
yes, I do.
I do too.
I don't think that there's any middle ground on that. I think they would, like you said, he had respiratory issues and it exacerbated his condition. And what if they had some other kind of things? I mean, it was all outside the bag. So, I mean, it seeped into their skin. It seeped, they said it was in the food too. So she had a good time spraying it, and then it got. I mean, really, what did she think? I'm just at, what did you think was going to happen to the people, or because of that? What did you think? It was pepper spray.
Yeah, what did you truly think
Truly
was
think
going to
that
happen?
it was happening. I mean, you wanted to inflict some pain, or for whatever reason, some harm against other people, and it's a felony. But that's the time we lived in.
It is the time we live in. And the funny
Yes.
thing is, normally, as a therapist,
Hmm.
I would help people. I wouldn't. Well, I would be curious. I'd want to know what was going on in her life, and
Right.
I would imagine a lot because
A
you
lot.
feel powerless. That sort of made them feel like they had control. I
Right.
imagine.
Right. And no connection, no real connection. Not saying she's doing DoorDash. I mean, you can make some money doing DoorDash. And I mean, nobody twisted your arm to do that. And it comes just like I waited tables. Some tables that I waited on, I didn't get what I thought that I should have, but then I do something to them? No, because just where everything kind of works out, because where they did it, someone made it up in another table or something like it just comes with the territory, and you may not get the tip or what you think that you should get, but at the end of the day, it'll be made up.
It'll
Yeah,
be made up.
it will.
Um,
It will.
this next thing, we talked about this a little bit. I think
Okay.
you said that you saw a piece of it, but
Okay.
this sort of is like the culmination of what we've been talking about people hiding behind their comments. But
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
this person found them. Remember we were talking about how you can find them?
Oh yes, yes, yes.
She found the person that left a comment and showed up. And here's another thing. You know how one of the things is like people
Oh.
who post those comments, other trolls and other people like that, if they comment, it makes them feel like, oh yeah, I did the right thing, or I've got like this social army behind me, right? So this person who went after the troll, everybody is like, you are my hero. But I need to find out a little bit more. I think what she did is illegal.
Oh, okay.
I need
Okay.
to find out that a little bit more. But I want to play this, and as we're playing it, if we need to stop the comment, we will. Oh shit! Oh, I think this is the right building. I think so. She's looking for him. I think this is his car.
3 hours.
Let's see how this goes. She found him in 3 hours. 3 hours.
Hello, I'm looking for a mic. Does a mic work here?
Yeah,
Can I speak to him?
sure. What's this about?
Are you Mike?
Yeah.
Hold on, Phil. So you get a knock on your door. Somebody's like, "Hey, is this Phil?" And you're like, "Yeah." Tell me what you're thinking.
I was thinking like, is this a stalker? Is she come? I would probably be playing. How do I know this person? How do they know me? What did I do? Did I do something? And yes,
Here we
yes.
go.
Yeah.
Can I step inside? It's cold. Thank you. How you doing? How
And
you
look
doing?
at that
Nice.
smile.
So,
Look at that smile. It's like it's not gonna be good.
Now,
Whatever it
here's
is.
what I thought. Here's what I thought was funny. She's
Uh-huh.
knocking on his door,
Uh-huh.
and she goes, "Oh, can I step inside? It's cold." And he goes, "Yeah." I would
I
be like, "No,
no, I don't know if you have a weapon.
you're not stepping inside." Okay, let's continue.
a couple days ago, you left a comment under somebody's comment section. Do you remember that by any chance?
Not really.
It was regarding Tennessee, District 7. Yeah, well, John, you don't know me, I don't know you, but I was that person that you commented under.
It just can't be good because she's too happy.
She's too happy.
You
And
know?
you let this person in. Anything could
Could go
have
down.
happened.
Anything could jump off in any
She
minute.
says, "Do you remember the comment?" And he said, "Not really." Yes, he did. He knew exactly what was going on. Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? Crazy world. But I just wanted you to know, you see how easy I found you? It's not cool, right?
No.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give you the opportunity and apologize, or I'm gonna show your wife the grounded account I found.
She said, here's what she said.
What did
said-
she say? I didn't hear it.
She said, first off, she goes, "Do you see how easy it was for me to find you? It's not cool." Right there, he should have been shaking in his boots, right? Then she said, "Do you want to apologize? Or I'm going to show your wife the Grinder account that I found." That's a twist, right?
Okay, so for the people that don't know, what is a Grinder account?
A Grinder account is the gay version of Tinder. Although gay people can use Tinder, it's more explicitly LGBTQ, right? So this man who's commenting negative things about this woman, it was very nasty. I think the comment was taken down, so we can't find it.
Okay.
She found out everything about him. Now, I don't know how she did that, but she found out he's got a Grindr account. Here we go.
How do you feel about that?
Not
Right. It's crazy world out here. So I did make this apology. In case, you don't have to. I understand it's hard, but all you have to do
She
is
made
read this nice little apology I wrote. Thank you. Go ahead.
Mike, do apologize for my actions. And I see the consequences of my actions. And I will not do
Say it
this.
louder.
I will not do this to anyone else ever again.
Oh, good job, Mike.
She made him read that apology, and he read it.
That is, I don't even know what to say. Besides, she was so nice in doing that. But man, I want to say that distance removes empathy. He did not think of anything about that person. Being anonymous in that distance, it said, there's no eye contact. I'm not looking from face to face, because he would have said that to her face to face. So it is, now that she's right here, he has a whole different tone. And I mean,
A whole different
because
tune.
she had the goods on him.
Let's see. There's just like a few seconds left.
Okay.
Mike, thank you. I'll take that back from you. Yeah, I need that for other people. It was really nice meeting you. And
for other people. So if you see her pull up, just go ahead and get ready, because if you see her pulling up, oh man.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
I can appreciate she did that, but also
Yes.
for her, that was very dangerous.
Very much so.
It was dangerous
Very
for
much
her,
so.
and
Right.
it was dangerous for him.
Yeah.
It could
Oh,
have looked
yes.
so many different ways,
It
right?
really could have. Yes.
We're talking about anonymity and people being bold and all these kind of things, and one thing that you could do, they call it the grocery store test,
Okay.
and they say, just imagine if you saw somebody in a grocery store, would you, and you could see them eye to eye, walking down the aisle, would you say what you said to them?
You would.
Y-
You
wouldn't.
definitely wouldn't. Nah. And I can go a little bit further and say, if you saw would you say that to the people that you care about? Would you use
No.
that same language, would you go confront them like that for the people that you care about? So why would you do that to dehumanize people, to, antagonize people and belittle, berate? Is it worth it? What's the end game? And, and I hope today that we just kind of brought some awareness to this, and how maybe not the reasons for it, but just be aware and responsible for your own actions when you're online, because
It's really important, and
it's really
we've
important. Yes.
we've made a little bit of light to this
Right.
because I think in those difficult situations we need to balance it a little bit, but this is a serious thing.
It is.
People are hurt in ways that we might never know. But
Right.
yeah,
Right.
anonymity,
Anonymity.
Ano-
That's it.
anonymity.
Okay. Yes. And anonymous and anonymity. But I just, before we end, but we are more connected than we really, some people want us to believe, because we have the same storms. Your rain may not look like my rain,
Yeah.
and your joy, which all of us, all of those
Mhm.
things run through us: hurt, loss, disappointment, anger, all of those run through us. And we are more, I just believe that we're more connected than a lot of people would want us to be. But we, treating each other better with respect and humanity and bringing those things, even in digital spaces, But any last words, man?
No. Oh, leave us a comment. Please leave us a comment. But
leave us a comment. Please do. Please
don't come after us. We want you to leave your full name, your address, and telephone number in the comments.
Exactly. And you know what? Just remember that we are more than just usernames, and we were online. And my friends, if this episode made you smile, reminded you of your own story, please share it with our podcast. If you'd like to keep the conversation going, leave that like button. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Leave us a comment. Right now. Don't wait.
Please.
Wait until it's over. And we appreciate all of the insights and feedback from you, our listeners. Every like, every comment makes a huge difference in helping this community grow. Until we meet again, may you discover the inspiration that empowers you to let your voice be heard.
See ya.
Till next time. Bye.